Hello and welcome to Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. This is the GOG version of the infamous game that is basically an amalgamation of Lovecraft's most famous stories, where we're playing as a man named Jack Walters, I want to say, who's a former police detective sent to investigate the story of someone in a town on the coast that seems to be doing some bad things. Really hoping this game works, given this game's notorious reputation for being a buggy disaster. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's dive right in. And I think I'm going to do it on private investigator difficulty. One thing I want to talk about quick, I will not be reading every single bit of dialogue, or every single note. There is so much in this game.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So baby,
Well, that's a nice upbeat intro. I hope you guys can read quickly, by the way, because, yeah, a lot of these things are going to snap right on by, because this game, I think, is from, like, 2003. I think this was on the original Xbox, actually. Yeah, so this is going to be, well, a little tough, but there we go. 6.5 years ago. So we just saw what happened at the end, or maybe the end, of Jack Walters' story. Let's go follow the events that led there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're playing as a detective with the Boston Police Department. What is actually interesting, because back then, detectives were a different role entirely. Yeah, I don't think it was until the 20s or 30s that, like, modern policing actually really became a thing. Yeah, at least insofar as, like, how we would think of it. It was often not a particularly well-trained, not a particularly well-paid job.
Be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Yeah, this was 1915, so I think this was a little bit before we entered World War I, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. So let's go see what happens here. And he has a shotgun. Hey, buddy.
How you doing, kid?
Good, sir. Is it true what they say about you?
Depends on what they're saying.
That you've cracked cases where there was no evidence.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Oh, and yeah, there's lean. Yeah, if this dude's cracking cases without any evidence, then he's just making shit up and convicting people based on nothing. That's not a good thing. Are you Nichols?
Jack, Officer.
Oh, no,
Nichols
you're
is
Armstrong.
at the
Okay.
top. Be careful.
Yeah, you're okay. You're that guy. I thought...
Something must be wrong. I think I saw him with Officer Armstrong. Just take it easy.
Yeah, I'm right here, guys.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Okay. Alright, guys.
Stay calm! You better
Yeah.
hurry, Jack.
Don't worry, we're coming over. Oh, that's not good. Okay, hang on. Let me... Can I pick up his shotgun? I can. Good. Hang on. Is there a... Oh, dear God. Okay, hold on. Where's my... Oh, what? His shotgun disappeared. Oh, that's silly. Alright, do I have my pistol at least? Do I have like a revolver or a 1911 or something like that? Of course not. Why would I? Okay, so yeah, looks like they decided to start shooting at the local police. Phillips has been shot. He's dead. Yeah, whatever these dudes were up to. Hang on, what does this say?
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Do they really? Because first journal item? Yeah, okay. Pretty sure that, like, in almost all of these stories, doesn't humanity actually basically bring the fight to these things and kind of kick their teeth in? Yeah, don't we pretty effectively, like, actually murder quite a few of these things? I'm pretty sure by the end of this game we will have single-handedly killed several hundred of whatever nonsense creatures exist out here. Also, if this looks dark as heck, yeah, my apologies. I can't really do anything there.
That's simple strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Okay, let's try. So this is, yeah, okay, so you can actually see, I tried to record this back around December of 2020. Yeah, it didn't work. I tried to record it, and I'm not even sure if it's gonna have worked this time. I changed a few settings around. What it did is it recorded the game fine, but all of the cutscenes basically were about 1 to 2 frames every minute. And that just looked like trash, so I don't want to do that to you guys. Okay, won't open.
Won't open. It's been boarded
Some
up.
interesting noises I'm hearing here, though. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You seem
Okay.
to recognize me. I don't get it.
Yeah, these guys are loading up with ammo and everything. You know, if I'm really part of a town, there's some group of, like, idiot cultists hanging out, and they're, like,
Shelves
causing a
collapsed and
ruckus.
Spilled books all over the floor.
Wouldn't you just go get a
been
posse
boarded
together, especially in this day and age of, like, the early 1900s, and just go burn the house down? Yeah, get, like, 25 or 30 people together, just have them all grab their rifles and shotguns, and, like, what's the cult gonna do? Shoot at you? They'll get gunned down. Yeah. Hello.
Poisoning by the looks of it.
Okay. Interesting designs.
dead.
Yeah, they're wearing...
They're all dead.
Oh, yeah, here we go. So now we are, we're being exposed to the
can't
sanity effects. Yeah. There's sanity effects in this game, and as we see more and more crazy things, we start losing
Nothing
it a
of
little bit
interest.
more. What are you?
A diary. This will make it.
Yeah, make some interesting reading. So let's see. This is a diary, maybe? Okay, so here we go. So here's sort of the preface of this. Again, just gonna kind of bravely skim it. Disturbance of the local resident. Bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. The uniformed boys are sore at being out in the weather, and they want to share the joy of the local hero. Have a bad feeling. Just tired. The dreams don't help, and the dreams are getting worse. Liquor is no longer helping. Okay. Cool. Collation of general evidence. And the diary of a cult member. When watching him for 2 months, Victor has not divulged his final plan. The sermon was inspiring. There's something about the great race. We are servants of a great design. Experiments below have claimed another of our order. A volunteer is needed. Preparations are complete, and Victor's plan is in motion. And he has come. Finally, it begins. That was written today. You know, I've always, I will say, one of the only tabletop games that I've ever really enjoyed has been stuff like... Oh, that's right, there's like a sneak mechanic. I keep on trying to sprint instead of doing this, but this is like a walk. Yeah, one of the only tabletop games I've ever enjoyed has been Arkham Horror, and then the,
It won't budge.
what was the other game called? That Mansions of Madness. I've always kind of wanted a game that was built like this, like a first-person sort of actiony, spooky, investigative game, based on those premises. If any of you guys have ever played that, yeah, it's been something that I thought would work really well. Alright, hello, Jackwagon, how are you? Hey, maybe you should get out your gun, detective.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Bob.
Wow, oh my god, that was a shot.
Damn.
Okay, can I...
Recognized me. And it sounded like he was the key. This should help
Oh, hang on.
downstairs.
I was gonna level with you about what's been going on in this joint. We picked up an inventory item, blah 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 blah.
Recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. I better keep my distance from the window. I'll end up like this nut job.
Yeah, so these guys obviously trying to do some bad things. But there we go, so we went ahead and it seems like the cult knows us. The cult is trying to follow us. They're trying to figure out what's going on. So what's the story? What's so important about Jack?
And all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
You know, again, I kind of wonder why this dude isn't carrying a gun. I mean, he's a frickin' detective going to a cult compound.
Clippings are of me. I just don't get it. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
Yeah, I would... Oh, hey, look, here's our schedule. We'll leave home at 8, arrive at the station at 8:30, leave station at 10, lunch, go to bank, back to station, follow suspect, stake out, go home. Yeah, these guys are definitely stalking us.
It's unlocked.
Kind of make me wonder why.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Okay, what's this
These
weird...
books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand.
Yeah, what's this,
There
like,
are definitely
grumbling?
some strange sounds coming from
Or
this side of
moaning.
the room.
Okay, oh, that's right. I actually forgot that this game does have... Well, it has mirrors, and boy, is that an animation. Alright. I think
It
I
appears to
saw...
be a private study area.
Yeah, I think
It
I saw
appears
some
be
stuff
a
to
private
read.
Study area.
Okay, what do you say?
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Okay, so what is this then? Collation of general evidence. The Boston Globe. Okay, the Boston Strangers Church is the Fellowship of Yeth. Few words of explanation are necessary. Let's see. It's become a cult. When do they become victims? Month-long investigation, etc., etc. The Fellowship was founded 20 years ago by Victor Holt. Holt has not been seen for 6 years. It's an eccentric little group, but apparently people who make their homes near them tell a different story. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. They're said to be found loitering, casting medicine glassing, and engaging in acts of petty crime. Strange lights have been observed, change colors. And more disturbing are the noises, like chanting and unearthly noises such as music and screaming of souls in agony. Okay. The horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city. Are they engaged in criminal acts of worship? And things like torture and sacrifice. So then police, those blah 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 blah. Police will not investigate. The Globe will do it. The coroner ruled the death of the reporter is a suicide. Yeah, okay, so that dude was killed because he was investigating them. Again, this is why you should carry a gun if you're ever investigating cults of idiots. Oh, hello. What the heck? Oh. Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually a neat little effect. I kind of thought that was just like a differently lit area because I wasn't really paying attention to the weird shapes. Huh, okay, that actually kind of surprised me for a second there. Nice work, game. Oh, that's not good. Huh. Yeah, no, that didn't sound good, and we apparently just broke this as well.
Well, that's just swell.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, these guys are doing some bad things here. Alright. There's morgues, there's corpses. Yeah, we have enough probable cause to raid this entire place and probably put them all away for a long time. What the fudge? Jesus, okay. Hang on. What? Boy, you're not having a fun time, are you? Oh, wait, hang on. Did we rip all of his organs out? Kidneys, stomach and intestines, his brain. What is that, his heart? His lungs? Is that a stomach or a liver? Or, you know, is this the liver? Is this supposed to be the heart? Weird. Okay, what does this do? Oh, that's not very good. Hang on. How advanced is this technology these people have? This is 1915. I don't even think if we gave people like $1 billion they could pull this off today. Good lord. And also, is that just the top half of the brain? Did they take out the top half and then leave the brainstem in? The only part that's there to feel like pain and suffering? What the fudge? Okay.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen in the tunnel then. Oh, no, we're not staying here. This is a stupid idea. We shouldn't be down here alone. I want like a platoon of Marines with me. I want a platoon of Marines with rifles and like Thompsons and everything else. Yeah, going in here alone is stupid. Send in the military, that's what they're for. Also, I know it's kind of basic of me, but I really do want like more of a kind of action-y shooter game that's set in this time period, the early 1900s, that's kind of Lovecraftian. I kind of want a game like that. You know, this has some shooty action bits and stuff, but they're always kind of a little janky. Like, I want to play as a Marine or something, or like some sort of anti-Lovecrafty cult or anti-cultist dude or something like that, like deploying with.
The crystal's still warm.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize I needed to grab that. Yeah, I want to play as like some Lovecrafty dude or whatever, going in and just like blasting these things. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It'd be very basic, but very, very cathartic. You come across and there's just like a deep one or something, and you're like, haha, no you don't, and you cut it in half with 45.
Ah, it's too hot to pick up.
Okay, so let's see. Well, I did that. Okay, what is wrong with this
place? It looks like something's been removed from it. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Okay. Do I not just... Oh, okay, so I actually do have to use that. So keys will automatically unlock. Items will not. So what's going to happen now? Well, that went well. So now not playing the story of Jack Walters. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so 7 years in the future. 6.5 years in the future.
6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Alright, so there we go. So we have... we have a new job. We get to go ahead and we need to find out the truth of this manager at the First National grocery store chain. And Brian Burnham, apparently is his name. He's missing. So let's see. Prime suspect for the robbery. Why would he force entry? Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, basically this looks like a robbery, but they don't think it is. And there's a reason. And yeah, it looks like Innsmouth is, well, it's a bit of a not good place, unsurprisingly. Yeah, we're riding a creepy bus into there. What could possibly go wrong with that, too? Again, hope you guys can pause the video and read those, because I can't. So yeah, here we are, the 7th of February, 1922.
Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Seem like nice people.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
And here we are. We're now in Innsmouth. So hello there, you weird, totally not fish-eyed jacknub.
Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
You're useless. Also, boy, I hope you enjoy being able to look in two directions at once, weirdo.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
How about you there, chubby?
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Wow, alright, you guys are cheerful. Yeah, you guys definitely look a little weird. How
Do
about
know
you?
The Burnham lad? He worked.
Sorry, stranger. I can't help you.
Alright, so let's see. There's a variety store. Who are you, buddy?
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Wow, you're nice. Wow, what a jackwagon. Okay.
That fella
All right,
was
so
just
let's
stringing me
see.
along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
Okay, what else we got? Well, I want to see if I can... Oh, hang on. Here's the First National grocery store. Maybe I can go take a look. Okay, looks like the entrance is boarded off. What about down this way? Yeah, let's go take a look. Maybe there's like a side entrance. I did see a little alleyway down there maybe I could go to, but... Yeah, let's go... Alright, not really seeing a lot around here. I think we've kind of gone past it. Let's go try the other way. Yeah, this is, I'm really hoping this works out well. Probably as soon as I get to the first save point, I'll go ahead and I'll end the video, because I want to make sure this recorded right, and I don't want to lose too much progress if it didn't.
It won't budge.
Be cautious when seeking past enemies, avoid detection, use cover. That's not good. You know what, here, I'm just gonna wait here and see. Is he gonna come out here, or is he just gonna hang out inside and I'm gonna have to, like, be kinda sneaky? Well, actually, you know what? Let's look around first. I actually wanna... Oh. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
The alley has been cordoned off by the police. Evening, Constable.
Certainly I'm busy. No time for fucking strangers.
I'm Detective Jack Walters. I've been hired by the regional manager of the First National.
And I'm Constable Burt, and I'm the law around these parts, and I'm still not talking to you. Now get lost. Move along outside out.
Okay. He's a chipper fellow.
Anything useful?
So there's two... Yeah, looks like the law consists of at least two gentlemen. You know what? Let's see about sneaking around. Can I... Hang on. So I think, if I recall, because I have seen some footage of this game, I think we can, like, kind of get seen a little bit. Like, I think if he... Yeah, if he were to just, like, turn around right now, he wouldn't necessarily... Like, we don't die or anything, you know, it doesn't kick us all the way back to the last save. I think for the most part, then it just... What am I trying to say? I think for the most part then it basically would like... God, what am I trying to say? Hello?
The window's smashed. I can see what looks like an old dark room.
You know what? Let's use this and let's just see. Yeah, so I think if he did though, I think it would basically just kick us... Oh, like he just drags us out of the alley and says, hey, get the hell out of here. Okay, and now where are we? Are we inside
The door's bolted shut.
I don't know if we're necessarily inside of the place or not.
Nothing of interest.
Okay. Well, here, let's try... So the problem is that because I don't... Yeah, because I didn't really pay too much attention, let's go see if I can see him. Because I think when we have, like, this little vision effect around us... Yeah, I think that's the game saying we're in, like, kind of a sneaking mode.
It won't open.
Okay. Yeah, let's just try to... I'm hoping I'll see him walking to the right. Because if he walks to the left, I think we're going to just have a little bit of idling time to wait. God, I hope this works. Okay. Alright, so he's walking that way. So if I... Alright, looks like I might be okay as long as he doesn't turn around. Yeah, there we are. So then I can get moving... I can move normally. Good. Alright. So yeah, objects can be pushed these scratch marks. So if I recall... Yeah, that's actually like a whole thing in this game. We can basically barricade off areas, and we're going to need to do that. Including a very famous part of this game. It's probably one of the more well-known sections. Yeah, well, we'll probably get to it in like part 2 or 3 of the series, but...
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
What? No, hold on. Yeah, and then I think there is a... Hello, medical boxes? Oh yeah, that's right. So if we look at this, you see all these things here, we actually take different levels of abuse, like something scratches us or attacks us with a knife.
Open, and there's scratch marks on the wood.
Yeah, like if we get attacked with a knife, we would get lacerations, and how you treat lacerations is different than how you treat bullet wounds, which is different than how you treat broken bones and poisoning and stuff like that. Yeah, it's actually a kind of... Like, you just kind of have to apply them. It's not really the most in-depth system in the world.
Broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange. It won't
but yeah,
budge.
it's a pretty in-depth system. It's actually kind of cool. Yep, and there we go. So now I have 2 bandages, one of whatever that is. I think that's a splint. 1 suture kit, and 1 basically antidote of some kind. What about you? What are you?
Looks like I need some sort of lifting handle to get it open.
Okay, fair enough. Can I... Ooh, hello. Well, you know what? I think a stiff drink wouldn't be awry.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. So I need to, Yeah, somebody's trying to get inside. We gotta use this to lift up the gate. Or to lift up the little hatch or whatever. Try to get the heck out of here. Oop, fudge. Okay. Oh god, I forgot this came from a time when, Well, never mind, I was gonna say, I forgot this came from a time when games really didn't know how to do ladders, which is basically still the case. So I think that's what, Jack is 0 for 2 for stairs, basically, for going down places?
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
Okay, Birch. That was rude. But alright, so we went ahead and managed to evade him, luckily. Yeah, it was, it's an interesting thing. You know, the game definitely feels dated, but... Same time, I am very happy we're getting a chance to do this. Also, I never read this, did I? Missing entries. Unable to recall, led to my confinement, personality change. Unable to recall, blah blah blah. Admitted me again, found nothing wrong. After I returned, no hint of illness or strain. Number of pages have been torn out. Who did it or why, can't tell. And why was part of my life erased? Okay, pretty simple. And here's the Arkham Advertiser. Thieves have robbed the First National Grocery Store, said Arthur Anderson, the regional manager. Only recently opened and they had high hopes for its success. Ah, fair enough. And here's the Diary of Brian Burnham. Okay, agree with the locals for one thing, I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable town. Another slow day at the store. And then, won't be long before I'm out of here. She's the one... Some girl is the one good thing about it. We'll bust open the safe, take a car, and then go to New York City. Okay, so he's just a kid caught up on doing stupid stuff.
It's gotta have some clues.
Sounds about right. If I recall... Again, like, I've seen the playthrough of this a long time ago. I don't remember a whole lot about it, so this isn't going to be a purely blind run. But there are some interesting things about this that, yeah, it has some kind of cool puzzles and stuff for its time. Okay, what? Oh. Hey, look.
The window is smashed, and I can see the back alley.
Yeah, you remember that. We were just there. That's where that save point was. So now, what's going on? Yeah, where exactly... Ooh, hello. Watch out for ammo pickup, so it'll carry across the... Okay. Yeah, so we have a maximum amount of ammo for each gun we can carry.
Nothing of interest.
And if I recall, there's actually several different guns. There's like a pistol, a shotgun,
They're all dated 1846.
Yeah, pistol, a shotgun, I think there's a Thompson, there's like a bolt-action rifle. I think there's also a revolver. I don't remember if it's actually that useful, though. Yeah, okay. But there we go. So there are deadbolts in the game as well, and you can actually use those to barricade outdoors. Yeah, and then we can go here. Nice. Probably should close that up, though, just in case the officer comes by. Wants to throw a fit. Hello. Jeez. All right.
Shit.
Whoever that is, hopefully that's not the girl that Brian Burnham or whatever was into. She looks a little bit too old for that.
Stench in here. This noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
I'm sorry. The idea of him being like, this noosed broad, it's just too funny. Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, we have, we at least have some evidence that Brian definitely did it, though. And he was talking about kicking in the safe, but the whole thing with the...
Hello, Jack.
Hi, buddy. Who are you?
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
Alright. So here, let's go ahead, let's really quickly save. I'll probably just rotate through a handful of saves here just to be safe. So now the question is gonna be, am I gonna be able to get out of here without being caught? I don't think it really matters, but you know what? Yeah, let's stay crouched and let's just wait. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And actually, I know I said I was gonna go ahead and probably back out as soon as we found the next save point, but I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm just gonna sort of cross my fingers that this works, because if not, you're probably only gonna see 2 videos the next day or so. Because yeah, the sheer amount of problems I've been having recording recently is, I'll admit, kind of taken a lot out of me. Did I hear? You know what? Hold on. Oh, hello. What are we seeing here? Someone or something
Better keep your trap shut.
kind of skulking on the roof. Yeah, from way up there. What was that? Huh. Hey,
Do
buddy.
you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Also, you're far, it's gonna sound weird. You're far blacker than I expected in the Northeast. Okay, well cool, there we go. We went ahead and we found a little bit of evidence. Can I get out of here? Can I actually go? Yes, want to see. Bus driver, when do you leave? How long do I have?
I'm looking for a young lad called Brian
Nope,
Burnham.
he doesn't have anything
He
new.
worked in the First National. He's a
Okay.
friend of the family.
I ain't heard of Burnham lad.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so this is all
Small
just
wooden clock.
nonsense. This is the,
Nope, nothing of interest.
I don't know what to think of Mackie
No
either. He
price.
doesn't look like a weird fish person, so I guess we might be able to trust him, but... Yeah, we'll have to go see. Hey, buddy, who are you?
Hi.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
I'm not sure I would want a room with this weird
Talking to
mouth
this
breather.
fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy.
Hmm.
If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
Hey, I see a key. Can I just crouch under there? No, of course not. Yeah, alright. And it's kind of interesting, too, having a town that's gated. I would feel very nervous if I visited a town and they gated the door behind me.
What time are you leaving?
Next ride ain't till late, stranger, if you have a mind to leave.
Yeah, that's fine.
I should leave him alone. He's in no mood for talking.
What am I hearing? What are those whisperings? Hang on. What's going on? Okay, that's not good.
Do
Hey,
you know
buddy.
the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please, stop bothering me, stranger.
Sure, alright. Yeah, why am I hearing this, like, weird whispering? You know, I will say, this game is still really good for atmosphere, and this is another of those games that's on my candidate list for, like,
It won't open.
definitely wanting to see a remake. Because there's a lot to like about this from what I've seen. Yeah, from what I've seen and what I remember of it. Okay, what's down here? This is Washington Street. Hey, buddy, who are you?
And a ship that loves the lives, with a good wine piping, with a good wind piping early, in the Towland's gallant mass. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds its gong, and the whirlwinds battle out. Ha ha! Do you think that's the valiant shrink? No, no, we were bold and brave, and we loved the fight in the wild midnight, in the storm of the mountain wave.
I kind of wanted just to stand here and let this continue, but let's talk to this dude.
Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadock, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadock Allen,
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadock a bottle of something nice, and old Zadock will fill your ears.
Hey, what a coincidence. I think I got something. A bottle of rum. Here you go, buddy. Now, please don't pass out and die and hit your head, because that would really suck.
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search. Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's are rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadock's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet. Till that dark night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them. Swarms of them.
Look, old man. I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy of strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadock, who did all this? Who did all...
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in Zadock Street. Then you'll see. For definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Alright. Well, that seemed useful. Thank you, Zadock. Yeah, there's the story of Obed Marsh and the things that they did.
Budge.
And I guess in 1846, that was back when they still used muskets and stuff. I feel like nowadays...
It's just an advertisement.
Yeah, in the 1900s, when you have, like, wheeled vehicles... Hi, who are you?
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And is there anyone in Innsmouth who doesn't know my name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders.
Okay.
Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
So there we go. That's, I think, the Elder sign, right?
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before. but never surrounded by a star.
You literally saw it like 20 minutes ago, Jack, painted on the wall. The eye symbol. But alright, so I know there's several of these that apparently straight up break the game. I'll be curious which ones I inadvertently encounter, because you guys know my history with finding bugs. But alright, so there we go. So we have now encountered several people. Zadock gave us a key to the poorhouse. This strange woman told us a little bit of a story and is advising us that we get the heck out of here. There's Mackie, who's a government inspector of some sort. He gives me Fed vibes. We'll have to go ahead and see. And then we have... well... yeah, we're still trying to figure out the story of Burnham, and we still have all of the members of the city. Yeah, there's a lot of problems. There's some less than good things going on in here. But we'll go ahead, and I'm going to end the video here. Next time, we'll be seeing what's happening here in the city a little bit more and trying to track down what happened to Brian. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.